my creatives, and welcome to another video. So today I'm here to share this flip through of this completed junk journal. Yay! So I have finished my 2020 junk journaling or my memory keeping, and I'm going to flip you through this journal today. So for all of these pages there are process videos. I will link my junk journal with me playlist down below in the description box, so you can see all the videos I did for all my junk journals. And I will also try to remember to link the video where I made this journal from an envelope cover. So if you don't want to see the Chatty version, I also have a music only version, which I will link down below in the description box for you to watch if you just want to hear some music and me flipping through my pages. So let's just jump right in. As you see, she got really thick, and I didn't even complete all the pages, but I am done with this journal because it has my 2020 memory keeping in there, and I don't want to add anything else. Also, look how thick. So if you open it up, I still have to add my finish date, which is of course New Year's Eve. But at first we start with my cover page, because in this journal I have part 2 of 2020. Because in the first journal I tried out if this was some kind of memory keeping I wanted to do. So I just tried it out in my normal regular journal and I loved it. It didn't have enough pages, so I made this journal specifically for part 2 of the 2020 memory keeping. So here we go to week 30, which is in the summer, and I used the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection, which is a digital kit from AG Digitals, and I printed at home myself. And this was a long week. I also love to use the Maggie Holmes sticker books for that. So week 31 there was a birthday, so I made this photo. And here we bought some new clothes, and there was a heat wave, so I used the clothing tag from the clothes as an embellishment piece. So in here there are actually receipts and stuff, and then I have this photo of Link here. So moving on, this was the week I had a video chat with Heba. I'm trying to figure out how I have less glare. So I created this photo strip, and I journaled about our friendship and did some stamping. And then week 34 was just a regular week. I shot my new profile photo, which you all know by now, and I did some working out. So most of this is Maggie Holmes' Flourish collection. This washi tape is also from Maggie Holmes. And this week I had my internship started at Schokker Producties, and they took a photo for me, and I received this Nespresso machine from my foster mom, which I'm very grateful for. I love the coffee. And in week 37 I was able to make a video for my internship, and as of now I can say they hired me to do those things, so which is very cool. And mainly I used the sticker books from Maggie Holmes and the Flourish collection. So this was a book page, and I created a double spread for this week because this week was the first time that I got myself tested for COVID. So I added this title with some thickers, and I made a photo of the test location sign, and I kept the folder that you get when you get tested, with all the things you have to do and all the rules and all those good things. So I put that in here because I think it is a lot of fun to see that again in a couple of years. Then here is week 39, and week 39 was, you remember this, week 37. So this week 39 is when I uploaded this video, and I absolutely loved it. I loved doing it. I had a lot of fun, and they also allowed me to put it on my own YouTube channel. So if you want to see that, you can check that one out as well. Then week 40 was a father-daughter day, so we don't really see each other that often. He lives in Amsterdam and I live in the northern part, so we're 150 kilometers away from each other, but we had a father-daughter day, and this is actually one of the first times that I actually have photos with my dad, so that is quite special, and I'm very happy with the relationship we have today. I just used the same supplies that I did before, added some more washi tape from my stash. Then week 41 is just a photo of me and Oets. We made this photo for the partner of Oets, his dad, because she wanted to have these canvases with all the children in the home. So we shot this photo for her to use, and we actually really loved this photo. So I thought it was perfect for week 41 to document that. Then week 42, we got into a partial lockdown. So I am documenting things about COVID for the sake of memory keeping, because this will also pass. And in a couple of years, I think it will be very fun to look back at, oh, really, did we do this? Did we have these things? So yeah, that's what I talked about here. And I also got another test because I got sick again, and the end of my internship was in sight. Then week 43, Oets's best friend bought a new board game, and we played that together, and it was amazing. I loved it. So I took a photo of the board game and journaled a little bit about it, and this is the title of the game. And I used the Journal Studio sticker book, the Crate Paper Journal Studio sticker book here. And this is a washi tape from my stash and a Maggie Holmes washi tape. Then this was my last day of my internship, and they got me some gifts, which I of course photographed, and this sticker was on the bottle of wine that they gifted me. But this little sticker is also an inside joke, so I really loved this sticker and I had a laugh. I still laugh now I see it again. So of course I had to keep that in my journal, and the sticker of the company Schokkerproducties where I did my internship. So there was also this thing on there on the bottle, so I kept that as well in my journal. It does create some bulk, but I love that it is there and gives some really nice texture. So on this side, I used this page to journal on and added a sticker of the company and 2 die cuts. And in here, this is the card they gifted me and wrote a message on. I stuck it on this page so I can read it again, but of course I will not share that because of privacy. Then this is still the same day or week. Of course, I also had a little gift for them. So I created this thank you card with a photo collage of some projects I worked on while I was with them. And it says bedankt in Dutch, thank you. So I did that, and on the other side I typed out a little message for the colleague, just a simple card. And I gave that with some chocolates, which they very liked, so I was very happy. So everyone got a card and a box of chocolates, and this was my huge paper that I had to give to my school. And that was not the only thing I had to give to my school. I also had to give this display. I had to make a creative way to give my paper, so I made this. This is my face, my side of my head, and inside is my brain. So it is all the knowledge that I learned there that is now in my brain. And yeah, I used the same supplies all through the journal. So week 45, I started with my exams. So I just took a shot of my desk with my papers, my bullet journal, and my laptop. And I decorated that with the same things. I also used some book paper here and the doily. But we also got a new car this week. So I took some photos of the old car and some photos of the new car. I think it's really fun to remember these things. Then week 46, I had my first deadline, and that I was quite nervous about it. I'm a perfectionist, and especially in my work. And sometimes I lose my confidence because of that. So I journaled a bit about that, about my first exam deadline. And this is a photo of the building I had to go to present my work. And this was actually the first time in public transport since COVID. And we have to wear face masks in public transport. So I thought I would just make a quick photo of myself to document that. Then week 47 was my second deadline. and I had this pocket laying around. These are old pockets I received sometime in Happy Mail, and I decided to put the business cards in there that I designed for my exams. So these two exams are paired together, and I had to design for a festival. So I had to design a business card and writing paper and all kinds of things. I think I had to design 11 things. I'm not quite sure anymore. But I stuck these business cards in here for myself to remember. I did cover the logo up because this is a real festival and I don't want to compete with their branding and their image. So we also had to order one thing in real. So I chose the business cards, which I actually really, really liked. So I put them in here for my memory keeping. So as you see, there's no photo here. It's just the business cards. And all the supplies are, again, the same. So this is actually really funny. I think, because this is still week 47, I think I put my Black Friday haul on the wrong week, because Black Friday is around my birthday and we still have to go to my birthday. So I think I put this on the wrong week, but I don't really mind, because I know I had this AliExpress haul. I just took a photo of the goodies I gifted myself because I was working so hard on my exams, and I completed my internship with a perfect score, 100% perfect score. So I gifted myself some goodies, and then usually with Black Friday, because it's around my birthday, I give myself a Black Friday haul as a birthday present. So what I have here is the receipt, the packing slip from Craftelier, because I like to order at Craftelier. And this is from the candy they always put in there. So I just took the wrapper and I used some of these letter stickers, and these are all Crate Paper or Maggie Holmes products that I used. So week 48 is my birthday. And this is kind of a busy spread, I think, but I really, really loved it. So I have this tip-in, and this was actually a card that came in the mail because I'm subscribed to Flow magazine. And I was able to pick out 2 magazine issues from another magazine for free. So I did, but I really love the card, and it says hip hip hooray in Dutch. So I thought it was perfect for my birthday week. And on this side, I have some real ephemera. I am reconnecting with my little sister again, and I'm very, very happy with that. I feel very grateful. And she actually ordered this big bouquet of flowers on my birthday. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. That was, whoa. So of course this was on the bouquet. I added this in here and put in some extra photos of the beautiful bouquet and little bear she sent me. So this is the tip-in. You can tip it out. And then I have some journaling here about my birthday. And I'm also part of a Facebook group, European Snail Mail and Swapping Facebook group. And they have this thing that when you have your birthday, you can pick out a bag, a gift, and that will be sent to you. So I kept the letter in here from that to remember this as my birthday present. So here are some real stamps from that envelope, and the rest of it, Tim Holtz Tiny Word stickers, and the rest of it is just the Maggie Holmes collection again. Moving on to week 49. Week 49, Oets got sick, so he needed to get tested. But as you know, Oets doesn't like to go on photos, and especially not when he's sick. So I used his face mask from his work and the folder that you saw before to document that he had to go for a test. So as you see, you don't have to document all people or big events, just simple, small things to remember your life is the purpose of this book. So week 50, I got a migraine. A very, very big migraine. I've had them since puberty, and I wrote about that, but I never documented my migraines. So I thought it was a fun thing to document for future reference. You never know who will find these journals. And maybe one day we will have children. It will be fun to read that I had this. But also now I can remember when I had one, so I can keep track of the time it has been since I had one. So I just found this picture online and added some quotes. These are Dilutions quotes, and this is from the snarky small talk book from Tim Holtz and more of the Flourish collection or Maggie Holmes stuff. But in week 50, the day after my migraine, we had an appointment with Oets, his mother, to shoot some photos for her with Oets in his uniform from his work. Oets is in the military. And I don't feel that I'm looking very good on these photos because I can see I had a migraine. But she loved the photos, and I'm actually very grateful to have these because I didn't have these photos. So this is Oets in his ceremonial uniform, and this is just his all-day working uniform. So I'm very happy to have these photos. And these are also all Maggie Holmes Flourish or some washi tapes from my stash. Then next up, week 51. Week 51, we got into a lockdown in the Netherlands, and that meant that all the hairdressers got closed. So I had to cut Oets's hair. So I thought it was fun to just show a photo of his hair laying on our floor to document that moment, because I will do this never again, I hope. It's funny that you have to play like hairdresser when you're an adult. I mean, I'm 28. Who thought that I would play hairdresser on this age? Then in week 51, I also had a personal milestone for myself. I am now without any coaching. I still go to therapy, but I don't have coaching on a weekly basis anymore because I'm actually doing very, very well. For the ones that don't know, I have ADHD and PTSD. I've come a far, far, far way. And now for the first time in 7 years, I can do it by myself. So I'm very, very proud of myself. And I thought this was a moment to document. So here I journaled about that, and in here is a personal email that I had sent to, stop it. So of course I'm not sharing that with you because it has personal information on there, but it was a very memorable moment for myself. And with the letter stickers, so you can see it up close, but I didn't have enough vowels, so I did some letter surgery to still create my title and use up some letter stickers. So that's also a good tip to do if you don't have enough letters. Just look how you can create your letters. Then week 52 is Christmas, and this is Christmas Eve together with Oets. I used the wrapping paper from the presents as my background, and I used, I believe, crate paper and Pink Fresh Studio from years ago that I still had laying around here because I used to subscribe to a scrapbooking kit. So I just have a photo of Coda here and our dinner we made for ourselves that Christmas. And then here we have Christmas Day. And this is at Oets, his mom's house. So we had a visitor restriction, of course, with Christmas, because this Christmas is a bit different than other years. I actually really love this Christmas because I don't like Christmas. So I had a very, very good time. But I know that some people had a very hard time with it. So we came in separate little groups. I mean, Oets and we were just with the two of us at his mom's house. And we had this lovely brunch, and I also made some photos of the presents that she gifted us, and this little card is in there that she put in the present envelopes. So I just documented that, and these go in this little baggie here that I created. Then we go to still week 52. We had a secret Santa with Oets, his father's side of the family, because Oets, his parents are divorced. So we had, that you pull each other's names. I don't know how to say that properly in English. So we had Sander and Challing, and we were supposed to make a poem or a big, fancy, beautiful thing where you could put the present in. Surprise, I don't know how it's called in English. But because I was so busy with my exams, I didn't have time to make something more extravagant. So I made this poem and I wrapped these gifts in here. And because I'm a graphic designer, of course I used the Falala kit, I believe, from AG Digitals. And these are the poems that I wrote that you can open up like this. So you can still read them, but they don't take up as much space as they would. And I did some journaling on this doily here. Then this is also still week 52. So this is a third Christmas Day. We don't have a third Christmas Day, although the Netherlands has 2 official Christmas Day. Usually those are packed with family things, and then you have the third Christmas Day, 27th of December, to do with your friends. But this year we had it with Uts's family from his dad's side. But because of the restrictions, we weren't allowed to come together. So Uts's father and his partner came by everyone's house to drop off the gifts. So here is my gift, and the person who pulled me made me this beautiful big bullet journal. So you can open this up really like a book and close it. It's really, really cool. And my presents were in there, and Link also approved it. And then Uts got this car, and his presents were inside this. And Uts's father arranged that we had some lovely, lovely Thai food that we could pick up, which was amazing. And because we couldn't see each other, we filmed everyone unwrapping their presents. So at the end of the day, I received all the videos, and I made one big video for the family so we could watch it and we still could see each other, even though we weren't with each other. So we could see the present opening still. And that was a lot of fun, and I loved making that video. So I put a QR code here that I could scan with my phone to go directly to that video. I think it's just really fun for future reference, because maybe I will forget that I made this video for the family. Then we go to week 53. Week 53, we had a little LAN, and we called it Winter Wonderland. So I was really pleased when I found this die cut piece with Winter Wonderland, and I crossed out the D to make my title. Don't worry, we are allowed to have 2 visitors a day, and we were 2 persons in our house, and we kept our distance because LAN week is of course gaming all day. Unfortunately, I had to still work on my exams, but it was really very fun to do something with your friends as well. And then for the last page of this journal, I decided to print out my top 9 2020 from Instagram. I thought it was a good closing for the year. And it stamped out that was 2020 with an alphabet stamp. I kept this pretty simple. So that was my 2020 Part 2 journal. As you see, I have a few pages left, but this journal is very thick, and I'm finished. It was 2020. I am done, and I'm very happy that I have 1 year's worth of memory keeping. Yay! So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you liked this flip through. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them and leave a comment down below in the description box. If you like this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. I would also love it if you would consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!